We arrived in Bali on New Year's Eve, which meant our first day of the new year. I woke up in beautiful Ubud. I feel like that's a sign, if any, that this 2023 year is going to be an amazing one, and I feel so grateful that I got to start my day in Bali. First part of my boyfriend and I's morning routine while we were on vacation is I would make us some tea and then also a little fruit plate to snack on as we woke up and enjoyed the scenery. And besides from filming, I really tried to not be on my phone the first hour of the day, which meant no social media. Good morning, it's our first day. Oh my god, why do I keep doing this with my arms? Every time I do like good morning, I always just want to like stick my arms out and I feel like I look really long. Anyways, good morning. It's our first day here in Ubud in our beautiful villa. So I thought I'd take you with me on a little villa tour because it's so beautiful and I want to show you everything that this villa has to offer. We found this, or actually I found this on Airbnb. I'll include the links directly down below. I don't get paid for any of this, by the ways. I just love sharing what I've loved while traveling, and I hope that by me giving advice, the least you could do is subscribe to support me, but I'm hoping you'll enjoy everything I show you along our trips. So first, I'll show you the master bedroom, which is where me and Nico have been sleeping because we're the only couple here. Everyone else is just our guy friends who came with us, so we are getting the master bedroom with the double bed, of course. But let me show you the master bedroom. I'm really loving it. So we have this beautiful big mirror and then this big, beautiful bed. The view from this room is so beautiful. You can see the entire pool. And then ignore how messy this is, but this is our walk-in closet. This closet is actually huge. I love it so much. I feel like I could do a little workout in here. It's so big. Toilet is in here. I don't really know if I should show you, but toilet. So if you're looking to visit Bali, there's two types of accommodation I would recommend. If you're traveling alone, you can stay at a hostel for really, really cheap. Or if you're traveling in a group or with a partner and friends, I would recommend getting a villa because it can be pretty affordable to just split the cost. I've found that a lot of hotels are actually overpriced and it's so much more bang for your buck to get a beautiful private villa to yourself. I'm also pretty good at finding affordable villas, so if you watch my travel videos, always check the description for the link because I'll always include it.
With you, even if my camera breaks, I picture you, picture me with you, with you. Even when I'm at your place, I feel at home. With you, even if my camera breaks, I picture you, picture me with you. Even when I'm at your place, I feel at home with you.
So we just got to Monkey Forest in Ubud, which is a very popular tourist destination in Bali, but honestly, it's worth it. You can come and see the monkeys, there's some temples here, so let's go and take a look.
Half awake or half asleep, glass half full or half empty. On my side, want you and me, could never be the one to leave. You initiated what we got, pull up to your spot. Even if my engine shut, I'll get up on my seat and walk. You got me feeling like I won a lot of.
After the Monkey Forest, we went to the Ubud art market where you can get a lot of souvenirs for your family or friends. We also got really thirsty while walking, so we bought and shared a coconut. Bali is extremely humid, so we decided to share a little ice cream as a quick snack. And then just as it started raining, we got on our motorcycle to go to dinner. I found this restaurant through a quick Google search. I actually read a lot of travel blogs before coming, and this one was highly rated by many of them. It's definitely a nicer restaurant to go out to, but perfect for date night and perfect for our first night in Ubud. I highly recommend the Spanish mackerel sauté. Day 2, we woke up really early to go hike a volcano called Mount Batur. Had a quick cup of coffee, also had some of this Thai iced tea in the car as we were driving to go get breakfast.
You backyard of your old farm in the summer. Stayed there for 3 weeks where we learned to love each other. Wrote you letters, sent a message to the goddamn. Skip to the present.
After our hike, our driver took us to go see how local Balinese coffee is made.
And grass tea, that's good for refresh your body and diet. Red rice tea, good for strong bones, for high calcium. Ginger tea, it's good for sore throat and stomach problem. And the last one, rosella tea, it's good for blood circulation and control.
We tried local teas and coffee blends before our driver took us to lunch on the way back to Ubud.
Sitting in your room, working on my first record. Skip to the present, and I still haven't released it.
3, 2, 1.
I can't believe they willingly went out and got soaking wet, but when in Bali, I guess. We got back to the villa, and then me and Nico went and had a little date night, just the two of us. This restaurant in Ubud was actually probably my favorite when it came to the quality of the food and just the overall ambiance. It was a cute little hole in the wall. Also, these spicy ribs were insane. Probably one of the best things my lips have ever touched. The rice and curry were also really fragrant. So we ended up going back to the exact same cafe every morning for breakfast. We just love the quality of food. The chia pudding was my favorite. Also, Nico couldn't figure out how to eat this toast. Schmutz on your face. Round 2. We just finished breakfast. I'm so full. Nico, how was breakfast?
I would delicioso.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like the breakfast in Bali is always so fresh and good and affordable. It's amazing. You guys look so... As soon as we got back to the villa, Nico requested I cut his hair for him. I washed a lot of it off, but I still have some of his hair on me. I don't know if you can see it. There's like little Nico hairs all over my body. Today was actually a super chill day because we had a lot planned for the next day. We were gonna go waterfall jumping, so we just hung out by the pool. Connor whipped out this bottle opener. I hope I don't get flagged for it, but his fault if I do. I had myself a radler, which I've never had before, but really enjoyed it. It was so delicious. Jad clearly enjoyed it too. After swimming for a bit, me and Nico felt hungry, so we went off, just the two of us, to grab lunch. And this is another great Western food restaurant in Ubud. We got the yogurt bowl and the fried chicken burger to share. This yogurt bowl was so amazingly fresh. Also, the burger just satisfied my soul. It was delicious. So, one for the nutrition, one for the soul. Also, if you end up renting a motorcycle, you'll need to fill up gas, and you can do so at one of these local vendors. Just look for jars of blue and green liquid. I know it's crazy. I've never experienced filling up gas like this before, but the locals are really kind and can help you as well. Nico took me to go get a massage. Also, look how cute this little water bottle is. It was so tiny. And then afterwards, we met up with everyone for a local dinner. This restaurant was called Inda Compound, and it was really affordable. We had nasi goreng, we had mee goreng, as well as nasi campur, and we shared everything you see here. Also, if I didn't say this already, satay is a must when you're visiting Bali. Day 4, and this one I was so excited for. If you are planning a trip to Bali, wherever you're staying, you have to take a day to go to Aling waterfalls. After our local breakfast of mee goreng and some tea, we hiked down to the first waterfall. Our guides showed us to 3 in total. But this first one is so massive and beautiful. No one jumps off this one because even the locals are afraid of it. Also, Connor rocking the fake Birkenstocks. Also, if you need help finding a local guide, I've actually included the WhatsApp numbers of our driver and our 2 local guides from this waterfall excursion. I find that big companies like TripAdvisor take a big cut of the profits from the locals, so might as well go and support them directly. Also, our guide suggested the guys do this, and don't worry, they weren't actually naked. We had a snack of rambutan, and I tried snake fruit for the first time. It's called this because the outside looks like snake scales, and it had a very unique taste and texture. I almost want to say it was textured like a pear, but it didn't taste like it at all. And here is Nico jumping off the largest waterfall of them all. It was so much higher than it looks. I didn't even do it. I was terrified. And then on our walk back up, our guide actually got us some sugar cane to try chewing on, and it was a really cool experience. You kind of just suck the juice out. And we also tried fresh cacao. The fruit tastes so good. It's like a sweet and sour candy. It's honestly addicting. Then we got popsicles to cool down. This lady was so sweet. I got a lychee watermelon and it was so refreshing, much needed. Then on our way back, our driver recommended we stop at this temple that's famous and it's on the water. It's beautiful. Definitely something to take a look at if you're in the area. And then we drove home to get ready for dinner. We just got to dinner and on our way here we got caught in the rain. Luckily, I didn't get that wet because I was sitting right behind Nico, but the other guys got completely soaked. So we're in the bathroom right now and they ran out of towels because I would have used them on myself, but they're in the men's bathroom right now using towels to dry off. But luckily, I'm not that bad. I could probably just like air dry. But yeah, this is our last night in Ubud. So this will be our last dinner in Ubud, but we have five more days in Bali. We went to this fancy little Italian restaurant, got myself a glass of rosé. We shared a lot of appetizers, and me and Nico shared this pasta and pizza that were both really good. I know some of this trip we weren't eating typical Indonesian food, but honestly, when you're traveling for so long and eating a lot of local food, sometimes it's nice just to have a taste of something different. And Nico's being a little silly, but he was feeding me the pizza. Hopefully we don't get rained on this time. That was sad. Got home, had myself a bintang, and then called it a night. Nico and I didn't sleep super well, so we're excited to get some breakfast, and yeah, that was my fault. So get some breakfast and hopefully wake ourselves up for the day. Also, you have to try this lychee juice when you're in Bali. I don't know if it's juice or water, but it's amazing. We went and got breakfast again at Suka. Look at this cute little dragonfly. Got a matcha, a banana bread, shared this toast with Nico, had a few bites of his burger, and had to get one last smoothie bowl before heading back. And this was our last morning in Ubud, but stay tuned for part 2 where we go to Seminyak, Canngu, and Uluwatu.